Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn a new chapter, and the name of the chapter is One Rainy Day. The name of the characters of the chapter are Renu, a girl, Renu's mother, and the squirrel. Now, as the name says, one rainy day. So, this story is related to rain. Now, all of us like the rainy day, isn't it? Kids also like, but they don't want the rain when it's their time to play. So let's see why Renu is upset. Renu wants to go to the park. Suddenly, there are clouds in the sky and begins to rain. Raindrops are falling on the window pane. Now, in the evening, generally the kids are ready to play, and Renu was also ready to play, but what did she see? That there are clouds in the sky and it begins to rain. Raindrops are falling on the window pane. Renu does not like the rain because she cannot go to the park. She looks out of the window. It is raining very hard. She turns to her mother and says, Mummy, when is the rain going to stop? Okay, so Renu gets upset and asks her mother, when is the rain going to stop? Mama says, soon, my dear. Her mother replies. But the rain does not stop. Everything outside is getting wet. The road is wet, the trees are wet. Renu sings softly. All of you sing this song. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. But Renu sings something different. Rain, rain, go away. I want to go to the park to play. Okay? But the rain does not stop. Here, Renu is asking the rain to stop, but the rain does not stop. It keeps on raining. Now, Renu is very sad. Two big tears roll down her cheeks. Suddenly, she sees something outside. It is a small squirrel. It is getting wet. Mummy, Renu calls her mother. Now, while she was looking outside the window, she was waiting for the rain to stop. Renu was very sad because she wanted to play, and because she was sad, two big tears rolled down her cheeks. While she was standing at the window, she saw something outside. What was that? A small squirrel, and it was getting wet. So Renu calls Mummy. Mummy comes at once. Renu shows her the squirrel. Oh, she's wet and shivering, okay? If you get wet, that at that time you shiver, isn't it? So in the same way, squirrel was also shivering. It was feeling cold. Renu's mother says she opens the window and picks up the wet squirrel. She then tells Renu to get a towel, basket, and some milk. Okay. Now Renu's mother felt pity over the squirrel, and she opened the window, and then she took the squirrel inside and asked Renu to bring a basket, a towel, and some milk. Okay, Renu runs to get a towel. Her mother pats the squirrel. Okay, the squirrel was wet, so with the towel her mother pats the squirrel so that the squirrel dries up with the towel. And Renu runs again to fetch a basket. Once the mother pats the squirrel with the towel, then Renu runs to fetch a basket. Okay, so that they can keep the squirrel in the basket. Her mother spreads a soft cloth in the basket and then puts the squirrel in it. Okay, because the squirrel was shivering. Once you pat it and dry it up and put it on a soft cloth, definitely the squirrel will feel warm. Okay, Renu's mother puts a few drops of milk in squirrel's mouth. The squirrel licks it, okay? Because the squirrel must be hungry, okay? Mother gives a little more milk and again the squirrel licks it, okay? Because the squirrel must be hungry and the milk can give it some warmth. So Renu's mother gave the squirrel some milk. Fine. Now, as Renu was upset, but when she saw the squirrel in trouble, immediately she called her mother and took the squirrel in and took a lot of care of the squirrel in order to save the squirrel's life. Now, the squirrel is not trembled anymore. Slowly she opened her eyes. What lovely brown eyes, Renu says with joy. The squirrel was very sweet. So Renu says, what lovely brown eyes. She pats the squirrel and says, Mummy, she's a beautiful squirrel. I want to keep her with me. I want to call her Bhigi because she's wet, okay? So Renu wants to keep a new name for the squirrel and the name is Bhigi. Okay. Her mother says you can keep it her name as Bhigi. Renu is happy. She sings, I am glad it is raining so much today. I have got this lovely Bhigi to play. I do not want to go to the park to play. Okay. Previously, what she was singing, rain, rain, go away. I want to go to the park to play. Okay. But now what she is singing, I am glad it is raining so much today. I have got this lovely Bhigi to play. I do not want to go to the park today. Fine. So here we see that after this much of care which Renu's mother and Renu had taken of the squirrel, it was not feeling cold, it was not shivering at all. Okay. So the squirrel was also happy and Renu kept the squirrel's name as Bhigi and Renu made a new song for the squirrel, and now she was happy even though it was raining, but she was not upset because she got a friend to play with. Now here are a few hard words which you need to do in your notebook. I'll read out the words for you. Squirrel, suddenly, window, shivering, trembling, mummy, basket, raining, glad, beautiful, fetch. Kindly write these words in your notebook where you have been doing the homework. Thank you, children. Stay home, stay safe.